better. Let's get the camera on. I have put in a couple of new map mods. We've put Southern Region, and I've also put the RusMap on, as well as having Pro mods, Paris Rebuild, Africa, and another one which I can't remember the name of. So I've got loads and loads and loads of new area to uncover now in the game. Right, where's my truck? You go down this one. Now can we get through here? No. Not how for me to get through. Now, I would like to thank a fellow YouTuber for uploading the content, or a video with the explaining the content. I'm sure he subscribes to me. I'll subscribe to the guy himself. A fellow YouTuber called Milan. I will drop a link to his channel on this description if you want to go and have a look at what I saw this afternoon, which was a map extension giving us more of Russia, which is where we are at the moment, and then going getting the RusMap is added more on, plus a little file that connects Pro Mods 241, joins all the roads up. So as if I hadn't got enough road to uncover since I deleted my profile, I've now got even more. So hey, watch out world, here I come. Anyway, them physics. Now I've got a new physics mod on, and as you can see, it's a bit lively. One little
right
bump
turn ahead,
and my wagon's in the air.
Turn right.
Again, I've also got more traffic mods on as well, which has increased my traffic a great deal. Again, normal in... Ooh, I better get back if I can. Thank God he stopped. Thought I was going to get mowed down by a tram. I thought that was only there for show. Obviously not. As I was saying, seeing that tram, I can't already remember what I was saying. Was it? Oh yeah. With this now, it's opened up all the areas. I mean, this is absolutely fantastic. With the traffic mods, you'd come to roads and there'd be no traffic, and you could just speed and pull out. At least now you've got to think, because there's vehicles in your way. Now with my two traffic mods, vehicles tend to do what they want to do. Yeah, you could be driving and they could spawn in, which ain't very good fun, because I've just been crashed about 10 minutes ago by a spawning in car. There was nothing there, and it must have just spawned in and hit me, which sent my cabin flying. Anyway, but they do help in the game. It also does things such as that tram, also does trains. So again, you come to a train station, get one train of 3 or 4 carriages on the train, not no more. In one of the previous streams, I'd got about 5 or 6 trains. I was there about 5 minutes waiting for the crossings to change. That's realistic. So that's one traffic mod, and the other one just does it via times of the day. If it's a busy period, like, you know, rush hour traffic, getting on, stuff like that, that's when it kicks in. So I've enabled the both, and as you can see, them doing a good job. I'm uncovering new parts of this Russia map. So I have drove down, I think I've drove down this part before, I'm 100% sure. I've only had it a couple of hours, as I did a stream earlier on, but unfortunately when I got to a seaport, one of the parts of the mod were in the right place, so it crashed the game. So there's no point in keeping that. So until I've got it working properly, which I have now, thankfully. Right, you'll notice in this part of the game that these roads are very, very bumpy. One slight bump in the road and rust is all over the place. Now, one, it's due to the physics I've got in the game, because I like to be bounced about in the cabin, and two, these roads in parts
go straight on.
If they got like cracks in, how you get cracks in proper roads and that, well, I'm feeling that. So is my truck getting bumped about, feeling in the cushion I'm sitting on, so you know, my backside is having a good massage session. If this was just standard traffic, you wouldn't be getting this now, you'd been gone. Yeah? But the build-up of traffic, for me, is realistic. You would sit in traffic jams, you just wouldn't breeze through traffic lights. So, adding the extra traffic, okay, like my friend says, yeah, it could make a few jobs a little bit late. You know, which again, it happens in the real world. I don't play it to worry about whether I'm late. You can see I've got,
go straight on,
because I had to start again, and I'm all going to be doing 6 months of hard grafting. I put a cheat in to get money, I must admit I did, so I could just get started with my trucks and cover the maps again. Otherwise it's damn hard. Again, that was my own fault for deleting my profile. We all need a little bit of help, but as soon as I got enough, that was it. I took the money cheat off. So if you're ever wondering why I've got exceedingly high skill levels, that's the reason why it just went stupid with skill levels and also with the money. But it's just to get your first garage, your first set of trucks, and do the game, try and get back to where I was.
keep left.
It's losing 6 months of hard work. I think I'm a little bit too old now to cry, but war for off. When I realised what I'd done. No, hold on. One gives way and the other one just horses. Or they give way, boys, or don't. Come on.
Go round the roundabout, first exit.
Now, some of these islands in this part
Take
of Russia
the exit.
are absolutely huge. They are your standard tiny little island where your core get round. These you can. I ain't got the right sat nav view on, I've got a smaller version. When you're in Europe, i.e. like England or France and stuff like that, just as example, our islands are small, you can hardly get your truck round in your trailer. Nah, not in Russia. They are absolutely massive, so they must have a lot of traffic like to have big islands like that. You don't have big islands for nothing. Tobii eye tracking hates anything that blocks its sensors. When you got to put your hand in the way and it's gone. So if you do see my inbuilt camera come thing in the game go off a bit, it's because I'm vaping and it's picking up my hand via the sensor. When your hands are in the way of the screen, it's fine. So must block it and then go back to a normal position, and then of course when I move my hand away, I've got total control then via my head and my eyes. I had it a little bit fast, so I've tamed the speed down just a bit, but trying to get it as natural as my head would do it naturally, and still a little bit too fast, but again, it's the best I can do, and it ain't too bad. It's manageable. I can live with that. Again, I've changed the seating position. I like to be as you would in a cab, up in the air rather than down. So if I need to look down, I'll look down, which again, don't need to. I can see all my bells and whistles. I can see my sat nav stuck in my window, so I don't need to be in a lower position. I've got a good view of my mirrors, not so much this one because my webcam is in this right top corner. There you go with the old Vapor and the Tobii eye tracking. Now, Milan, a fellow YouTuber, sent us a message and says, look, you know, Tobii eye tracking is a must, and it is. If there's only a few things out that do this kind of stuff in games, you got Track IR Pro and the Tobii eye tracking. They're both good things, but again, some have got good points and bad points. Good points about Tobii eye tracking: I ain't got to wear nothing. Bad points: it could be a little bit more better to control with the inbuilt settings.
Right turn ahead.
They could do with an update. So if Tobii eye tracking, Tobii gaming, I'm looking, your interface is a little bit old. It could do with a
Turn
tweak.
right.
Yeah. But most of the time, it's the games inside that work with it that you can tweak. But you know, if I would like to get this a bit smoother, there's no settings for me to make it soft, and if it is, there's no markers, especially in this game where you do need it. Yeah, I'd like smoother control. Again, you have got graphs like a curve, but I don't make it easy. You know, soft, hard, fast, slow, that's all you need. You've got to be a rocket scientist to work them graphs out. And people are going to buy something and sit there studying pictures of how to do it. The video, again, what they've got up is not the best. And again, because I don't know the names of it, I would make me a video for £12. Now, I've already helped one fellow YouTuber out with trying to get basic settings for him to understand so he can have gameplay. Because after all, when you're paying nearly £200 for an item that will do what it says, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's doing what it says, but it takes a lot of messing about to get that like it. But again, once it's set. Now with the Track IR Pro, my friend don't get no judging this or anything, but again, this is an head tracker. This is an eye and head tracking, and it's more suited for tracking your eye movement. So it has got the best of both worlds. It does head, but it ain't known to be an head tracking bar. Just happens to be head tracking in quite a few games. but it ain't known for its head tracking. It's all done on the eyes. Now I've turned the eye tracking part of this down to the, I wouldn't say the bare minimum, but if you have the two on, oh dear, right. Now for some reason in Russia they must have really bad motorways. I don't say they got them all, but this road is extremely bumpy, as you can see. And I'm going off the subject from Tobii eye tracking. I've got a physics modding, which of course is making me bump. Also I've got me SRS shake kit cushion I'm sitting on. That's vibrating like a good one. So is my steering wheel. So and this is what I've found in quite a lot of these roads here in this southern region part of the map, or it could be the RusMap, is the roads are so bumpy. Now you'll hear my wheel rattle like a good, and that's a trademark of Logitech's gears. They vibrate and shake and make so much noise, it's unbelievable. Anyway, let's get back onto some shiny, lovely road. I'm even on the hard shoulder because there was no lines to travel on. But like it says about the Tobii eye tracking and the Track IR, Track IR's software is a lot better than Tobii's. And again, Tobii eye tracking's got the best of both worlds. You can use your head and your eyes, but it's getting them the fine tuning like that, just gone off track. It takes a lot of hard work to fine tune the sensitivity. That's the word I'm looking for. It needs to have a sensitivity kind of button or a slider, so you can get it just perfect. But it does beat using a mouse, I must say, because of course when you first play this, you're using the mouse to turn left and right. Again, you only need it really one if you're changing direction. So if I'm like overtaking, I'll just have a quick glance in the mirror. This mirror's always sort of in eye shot anyway, so you can see what's behind you. But it's a great feature for when you're turning round or pulling out of junctions. You don't be crashing. I used to crash like a demon when I used to first started playing this game back in December. It frustrated me, and I get Tobii, they have got a good selection of games that this bar supports. They've got over 100 titles, but that just lets it go when you have things like that. It's just wobbled. And stuff like that. When you're getting its view. Because with the head one, you don't get none of that. You can move your hands about, shake them about, it don't affect it. So, well, would I recommend this to buy for anybody? Yep. All I would say is make sure that you don't go over the recommended size of your monitor or screen. They do state on their website the Tobii eye tracking bar is only up to a certain inch monitors, so make sure that you are buying one and then having a massive TV or a big monitor, and it will work. Yeah, always read the labels, or in this case always read the company's websites before you part with your hard-earned money and then realise it don't work. tell you their fault, it's your own. Don't take too long to do a little search. Google is your best friend. It's like myself, I'm going to upgrade to a 50-inch telly. Now, I am 100% sure they recommend you not using this Tobii eye tracking bar on a 50, anything that kind of size. But I'm going to give it a try, see if it works. If it does, then I'll purchase another one. If it don't, then I've got a good track IR.
Go straight on.
Which I will do. I shall get me a track eye, that one. And then I've got to be forced to wear something. But again, I've been told you can put the, if you buy the Pro version, you can use the cap part. Without any wires. Right, let's put that paper down then. Now this is where a few of the cars have crashed, which sometimes makes us crash in the game. This is the traffic mods though kicking in, so you've got to be a bit careful. Right. Now I've turned all rain off so we can have a pleasant trip. Let's just go and get some petrol. I've just noticed that gauge is 3/4 of the way down. Like I say, I'd done it halfway through a stream before and I hadn't filled, so it's nearly empty. For once I'm actually coming, I'm filling up a tank. Right, now that's going to get me to where we're going to be going now, easily. I mean, hardly any effort here now to see down the road. Now you'd be fuddling about with a mouse if I hadn't got the Tobii eye tracking, so you know, it has got its benefits. Now the traffic seems to have died down again. It is night time in the game, so there ain't going to be so many cars on the road, hopefully. It'll probably be mainly trucks rather than cars. As I was playing this today, driving down a road, got right away and everything, or even going fast, and two tractors decided to cut into me. Pull out from a junction on the opposite side of the road, seemed to come at me quite fast and just crash into me for the fun of it. Not only one, but both of them. Yeah, I couldn't win. If I'd have probably been doing, I don't know, 70, 80 mile a night, wouldn't have probably happened. Now, I don't know if I said earlier on, driving down these roads, there ain't many street lamps, and down here there's none. So if I was to kill my lights, that's what I'm getting. That's what we can see. That's with the eye beam on. Right. This reminds me of America in a way, because America's just like this. When you get out in the desert in America, you cannot see a thing. But
go straight on.
I'm just going to slow down a little bit. Just going a tad fast. Again, all these places are in Russian, so there's no chance for me to even translate and tell you what they say, because I ain't got a Scooby-Doo. No chance at all. Anything I know in Russian is like Moscow, stuff like that. the places that I can't pronounce, but none of these ones with all the funny scribbles. So I do apologise to anybody that's Russian and can speak English. I can't even try and I am going to attempt to pronounce these. down to third. I'm still driving my little 6-speed trucks.
Go straight on.
I might change this one out soon for a Volvo. I ain't done a Volvo one yet, so I'm going to give Volvo a little run out. Of course, when I started the game back up, I bought my garage in Germany somewhere, so it takes me back to Germany first, and it's a little hop back over to Russia. Good, we can buy garages now every day, gotta wait and drive to them, which is a good thing. I was hoping then have I got on the right lane. I didn't realise it was a two-way road. I thought this was 2 lanes for just me. Obviously not. Oh, and here we go with this pumpy ass road. Right, I'm going to slow down, because the more bumping like that I do, the more damage my trailer gets. And I'm feeling every little bit of these rocks. There's tiny pebbles on this road. You can just make them out. I'm feeling every that. The cushion is just going stupid, so is the wheel. But again, if you turn it off, it don't have no feeling at all, so it don't. It's just light. I like to have a little bit. I mean, when I say a little bit, that is little. I would say a two-way road. Look at me here.
Turn left.
I know, it's straight into the thing of him. And I'm already getting complaints saying our customer expect it on time. That's to do with traffic delays, traffic lights.
Go straight on.
Which again, I just said, I ain't too bothered if I am late. I don't intend to be late, but I don't intend speeding neither. So I want to take these maps in and enjoy them as well. Again, there ain't a lot to see about night time driving. And again, it's only a 37-mile road anyway. I'm doing alright. I'm already doing over the speed limit. Not near enough. 35, 36. Looking at that dial. So if I'm playing it like we would properly, I can go as fast as the road will let me. It's a 37 mile an hour and I'm doing a 40, so I'm already doing 3 mile over the speed limit. And of course the fines in this I have turned off. That way I don't keep paying them every 2 seconds, because sometimes your foot gets a little bit trigger happy and you're on the old throttle. Before you know it, you're doing 70 mile an hour. Me bad. Anyway, doing okay so far. I'm going to go into one of these dark areas. Trust it to be. Ooh. Now these sharp bends come up on you sometimes when you least expect them. And for this you need to slow down. Here comes them pebbles again. It's a good job we got some cat's eyes to show me where that rail is. Central reservation. Well, not the centre one, but the edges. Again, it's disappeared now, so I've got nothing. It's a good job it's lit up by them little shops. I could drive with my I-beam on, but that's no fun. You don't get to see it. Ah, why? Honestly, Dad, with these bloody... Now here's one of these bad roads again. So I'm going to slow right down till I'm past it. Now these are potholes in the road. Yeah. Again, I've got it in the wheel. I've also feel it in my backside. So if I could tear arsing down here like somebody gone mad, one, the truck's going to be bumping about everywhere, and two, it's ain't doing the cargo any good. So these are either going to have their cargo in one without it being damaged, and it'd be a bit late, or drive like a complete nutter and have everything smashed. It's a good job it eggs. That's all I can say. Well, that's the physics mod kicking in now, bumping me all over the road. I'm hoping this road will go back to normal. Yeah. Again, it's still 100% normal because I can feel slight bumps. It ain't as bad as that last bit. It has quieted down a bit. Now you probably notice I do tend to stutter sometimes in the game, or it freezes, but it ain't crashed yet. So I think it's the mods catching up with themselves. That's the only thing I can put it down to. And the PC should have enough strength to do all the mods. It's a Fisher Price PC, it's got a good spec, but I do suffer with a bit of lag. It's like, not all the while, just a few times. My gorgeous pun, it must be a mod I've got on.
Go straight on.
Because for some reason I could just point my finger to which one's causing me the problem. Anyway. We shouldn't be that far away from our destination now. I thought that was in the game then. That's an aeroplane going over my house. I thought that was in the game. Something done that in the outside load.
Go straight on.
Again, it's not when you want to be driving fast down these roads. As you've seen earlier on, I tend to sometimes drive close to the central reservation. It's dull because you tend to clip oncoming traffic. And of course, the faster you go, the more damage I'm going to achieve. I was getting that balance to drive in the area that you're supposed to. Good job, it's a fairly decent sized central reservation. It's when it gets knocks me, man. Done it again. So easy. One slight twitch of the wheel and it's all over. And these are the kind of lights I cannot stand. Do we stop? Do we slow down? Do we have people like him try and pull out on me? As they do. Even now, being high up, you sometimes don't see, if you're looking through your mirrors, cars in your blind spot. Like that car, he was in my blind spot just.
Go straight on.
I could lower the height of the cabin, but how many lorries do you see low down? Lorries normally tower over cars, so hence why I've moved my chair up and had that kind of perspective than having a small one. But again, you have to tend to slow down a bit, otherwise they're meeting you. We am crashing into them. Level crossings, over them. Roadworks, here we go with some more bumpy ass road. Again, all this road here in Russia just springs up on you. Just comes from nowhere.
Go straight on.
That's some lights from other traffic. It's my own set of traffic lights. Again,
Go round the roundabout. First exit.
this is probably one of the smallest roundabouts I've seen in this Russia part so far.
Take the exit.
And again, it's still a small one. It's a smallish-ish one I've seen. Again, all different advertisements on the billboards. And 30 mile an hour in a 37 zone. Some breaking no rules. Nice detail in these houses. Little village, wherever it is in Russia. Can't pronounce it, but again, cracking detail. That's what it's all about. Anyway, I can see our ending destination. Notice some of the lights are working, whether they only work at certain parts in the game. Well, that's a school crossing, so of course school kids are about at night, so that's probably when they'll kick in.
Keep right.
Am I turning up here? I'm going right.
Turn right.
I most certainly am. Is this another island? No, it's just a standard road. Some of these roads are that big, I don't know if them roads or islands.
Go straight on.
And I thought I was there then. I thought that was the final ending destination, obviously not. Again, hardly any traffic. Just gotta watch when I move my eyes. That tends to makes me steer to wherever my eyes are going. Or just drive in a straight line. Again, slow down a bit. Soon notch up 60 mile an hour without even realising. It's a left jobby. I'm gonna get over now.
Keep left.
That's where I'm turning here somewhere. Yep.
Turn left.
Again, slow down and missed the turning due to it being dark in the game. Train station was below me, not above me. Anyway, here's our destination. Where is it in here? It's in here, isn't it? I in it.
You have reached your destination.
No, certainly is. That's a narrow. Ah, now that's already telling me to park. I don't even have to go and click a green thing to say park. It's already put me a parking space, so that ain't a bad thing. Harder with my boat race in the mirror. So I couldn't park this first time. So one of the hardest that'll do for me. And there's the first job. Again, I'm late, so what? Only 38 minutes late. What's 38 minutes again? Nothing. Right, so what we've got, that's going back to the same place, so is that. I don't want to be going, well, that is it going back to the same place? Are you sure? Well, we'll take it, same time. Just hope it's a different trailer, which it is. It's all new area. It might take me to a different part. Hopefully, if we get to the other new destination, I shall pick a different company to drive for. I want to stay around Russia. And uncover as much of this new Russia maps as possible. Ah, there is the green thing. I wonder. I don't think that was on when I actually come in. Having a nightmare here tonight. I just hope I don't know more things on the way out of here. Again. And I'm just going to knock my lights down to when they flash with the sun. Because one, I can knock the brightness down so my eyes can concentrate a bit more. That's still enough so everybody can still see my boat race, but again, you're here to see me. I'm sure you don't want to see me. Right, that'll do. No, that's just on red colour. It's alright, I got lights that flash. Is that right? Is that enough? No, that ain't going to be enough. Hold on, let's get them back on static. Turn up the colour. Now let's try it. Right, I'll be dark, I'll be black, I'll be light. Again, that's just one colour. So is the one with all the pretty colours on. It tends to light the stream up.
Right turn ahead.
Keep my camera. So I'm going to be all multicoloured.
Turn right.
All the way through this stream. Well, this is how I like to drive overnight. I will, one of the days, I'm going to move my desk and I will show you how I like to drive. And I put 3 or 4 sets of lights on this desk. And of course when it picks up sound, if I start talking just for a second, you'll hear when the thing rattles, it lights up me. So here we go. Right, that's too much silence. Anyway, LED strips bought from Amazon. They got a lifetime guarantee, so if you have the slightest problem with them, you contact the company, no questions asked, nothing. I'll send you a brand new set out.
Go straight on.
That's how confident I am. Now, I have had a few issues with mine, hence why I've got so many fixed to this desk. Is rather than throw a tiny little bit away, because when they break, and of course being LEDs you can't fix them. But I've got 2 shelves inside the actual desk, so I put the little bits that I'd lost, like 32 foot of LEDs, because you can cut them at certain points, which you cut them to size. So the little strips that broke, I just cut them to size. They go on the outers things, so that's different. They light up different colours to the rest. And there's one round the top, one round the bottom, and there's even one round my monitor as well. And that's all controlled by sound. They've got up-team patterns on them. They've also got an app. So rather than having a big light on in the bedroom, just the lights of the LEDs will light me up to be on camera. Again, I could just set it to one static colour, so it flashes on that. But again, I don't know, it's like having police. You know what I mean? My neighbours would think I'm watching a film with police cars in the way it flashes constantly when I'm playing this of a night time. But do I care?
Keep right.
Nah. Anyway, I thought I'd just let it into with the flashing lights.
Go round the roundabout, 3rd exit.
It's just to add anything more, and I mean, I've got what they call photography bulbs in my room, which cost me a lot more than a
Take the exit.
£15 LED strips, which last me a lot longer if you don't keep untaping them off your desk, like I've done in the past. And then
Go
bright.
straight on.
I light the whole room up when I've got them on. And for sensitivity, my God, I've never known little lights. You don't have to make this. You don't have to make it really loud to activate the light itself. I'm so sensitive, and it's just a little tiny box with the tiniest of bowl that picks up the sound. Again, I don't think you can turn the sensitivity down using the app. I am 100% sure. I know you can turn the brightness of the lights and stuff like that down with it, but for what they do for the money. Now I've got a brand new set over there waiting for me other rig to come, and I order it, and I shall kit all that out as well, which when you're racing, it just adds another little bit of thing to the game.
Go straight
So
on.
I will have to have no big lights on at night time. It'll do exactly the same as I'm doing now. Might actually buy another set so I can get 2 different colours, or 2 different things doing 2 different things on the rig. One around the base and one around the frame. Job's a good one. Just once it's fixed in a position, it'll never be moved. So, and then I've got a set now, but they are sound activated around the walls, so some nights when I don't want big lights on, I just have the lights up and it lights all my skating board up. Proper man cave in LEDs, put it that way. these roads are a lot quieter than when we drove up here earlier on. So I ain't chance of hitting Brug at all. Now I really hope the next job it gives us, they'll bring us back up this way to do the job. I hope it takes me somewhere different in here. There's nothing worse, keep driving, doing the same destination, same drop off. I've done that a few times. I did that with the Goodyear tyre drops. Just seem to keep taking me to the same place.
Go straight on.
Swallowing fresh air here. It's been a long badass day. This is one way of chilling out and rewinding. And renewing the batteries. Just chilling out, driving away. A lot of movement though with these bendy roads. They don't keep you on the straight for very long.
Go straight on.
Trying to follow the road markings as well. I mean, you can just see how good these lights are doing just by the little noises it's picking up from the wheel when I ain't talking. As you're here now. Just waiting to come up on that bumpy road, and I'll show up and just see how you hear or see the lights changing with that reaction from the road. It's got to be coming up surely in a minute. So when that road comes up, I should go quiet for a bit just to see how sensitive the lights get. It should be now. You can see them changing quite rapidly as I'm bouncing about the roads. I mean, you can, I think it's about 12 or 13 colours you can set them to change. But of course, not having the app in front of me, I could change the lights as I would. And then I got sound. Whatever lights you put with the app, that's what lights stay. So I just picked some random colours and then just left them. I wished I could get them to light up as I turn right and left in the truck. They'd be like indicators, but I don't know how I'd wire that up. You know, whether what again, I ain't gonna blow something up. Or if I could, if I press the left one, the left side of my shelf LEDs would come on, and vice versa with the right. I mean, I reckon it could be done if you got the know-how. Now, I forget the guy's second name, but his name Mark. Again, every well-known YouTuber, does Euro, does some bit of racing. I will get his proper name when I look on his stream. I'm subscribed to the guy anyway. But he bought some flippers and them just switches. So I've got the left one to do his left side, right one, especially when you're doing Euro. From Russia, I think it is, or Poland, it's one of the two. And they're really good. Now my camera's gone out of focus for some reason. So I'm looking a bit blared, but a bad thing. don't know why my tracking is going all over the place. That could be due to the lights not picking my eyes up. Or I couldn't see me at the moment playing Euro with headset on in virtuality. Not when my old girl's got a tendency of touching you when you've got headphones on, because I'd end up breaking the bloody things. So VR headset is out of the question. Plus them like a minefield, as I already said the other night. I don't know which one I'd pick to have the best, you know. Not to have the best, but, you know, a decent experience in VR. I don't want to be playing VR
Go straight on.
games with it. I want it just for like Euro and your racing games, so
Turn right.
that's the only reason I want a VR headset for. So I feel like I'm actually in this cab. And no other reason. But reading all the other reviews, they don't look like they've got it right, but there's a lot of people who've bought them. They don't seem to have any problems, but it's me. And knowing my luck, I'd go and buy one and it'd end up being wrong and I'd end up losing my temper. And it's not good to do that, getting stressed out. Oh, stick with me. Tobii bought. Oh, look at this road. This is one of the worst roads I've drove up, all roads. You've got no choice but to slow down. And again, feeling every ounce in that bumps. I ain't too sure this is taking me directly back to the place that we've just come from. I think it is. Again, being Russia. Back up and that's where's he doing? He forced me right over onto the grassy part then. I go any far over, I'd have been in the bushes.
Go straight on.
Somehow they force you over. Oh dear. Let's try and get this done and get somewhere else. These roads, the dips on them. Just not open to no bumpy roads at the moment because it's slow down, and because I've got a feeling one of these roads I'm going to be as bumpy as hell again. It's nice now you can drive from like Petersburg, is it? In Russia?
Go straight on.
All the way down to like all these new bits here without catching ferries or boats and that. You can just drive down them if you so be want to do that, you know. It's probably long journeys like, but it can be done. Room between me and that centre line. To my good friend Mark, I have took it in what you said earlier on. Plenty of room on that white line. Only one thing with this truck, of course, see what time of the day it is in game without loading up that bar at the bottom. But I don't like to load that up unless I really need to load it up. So if when I'm in a hurry and I've got to actually go somewhere in the real
Go
world,
straight on.
that's when I load it up to make sure I can finish the job before I have to leave. That's any time I like to load that up. So a little indicator around this joint. Back in we go. Position back where I was. Now I shouldn't be late on this job like I was in the last one, unless we have some major incident up here. Please do not pull out, Mr. Wagon. Now you'll do. I'll just do that. Again, I call mount because I asked for extra traffic. Fuck Christ, I've got it. So my own fault. And we're going uphill or downhill. I think that was a downhill sign. It's a decline, so we're going down. I'm sure there's some flies about tonight because I keep itching. Noticed a lot of them little black flies around at the moment. Does that road up there lead to anywhere? Eh? Never know. I have to try it out. Well, the last time I went up a road where it led to nowhere, the map disappeared. And so did I with the truck. I'll tell you on the map
Go
anyway.
straight on.
Yeah, it just leads to that area there. Oh, where's he coming from? I'll slow you down. Swerving into me. How rude. Oh man, I've still got my lights on. So how can they be crashing into me? Forcing me headlights. Now where I slowed down to give way, nah, not these guys. Yeah, you have to get over them, dude. I'm rushing driving here, mate. I'm going to slow down because if he pulls out, it does the other way. He'd have crashed straight into me. I learned my lesson. That's a 50-mile road. I'm doing 50 mile an hour. I'm just below it. I get over far side of this road here. They can overtake me as much as they want. I don't care because there's no road markings. Again, money in the third gear, as you can see. Plenty fast enough. Got my foot fully down and it's still only smack on 50 mile an hour. Just where I need to be. Now slower, now faster. Oh, I'm actually going to slow down now. Now this road's gone back to the road from hell. some reason I've lost my speed. Unless it's going to pop up now. Yeah, it did. And disappeared then how fast the road was. On them bumpy ass roads. And slow down. It's going into one. Again, move away from them. In the past, I've only got to slightly touch one of them and it's all over. Again, foot to the floor, and I'm still only doing the 50 mile an hour that it's asking for, so that's nice to know. If I need to do 50, third gear all the way, do the job. Slow down, and hopefully traffic lights. Thought you might have been turning. Shut off anyway, so that's a good sign.
Left turn ahead.
Yeah, it's taking me directly back to where we dropped off that other trailer. I think if it goes up that little funny
Turn
road.
left.
Come on. There's nothing stopping that yellow car from going forward at all. And we're waiting there, I'm following them guys. The sun's a little bit powerful. I can't really see where I'm going. I thought this left turn was where we was turning into the building that I'm heading for, but obviously not. Still got more to go. It's a 43 mile road, so again I'm going to be making up a bit of distance. The time for my tracking bar to go on a wobble. I'm actually on the hard shoulder there because we're on the edge of it because my cushion rumbled. That's my indicator to know I'm a little too close. Don't be braking, silver car, carry on. Thought he was going to stop straight in the middle then. Obviously he did. But he nearly did. It was the right accident. Set the traffic lights. I'm actually going to stop at these if they go orange, red. Yeah, I'll stop this time. I can't break the rules all the while. And I would have gone over on red, so rather than do that, I can have me a good stretch anyway. Well, let's just see how many computer generated cars break the rules like they normally do. And there's a few.
Left turn ahead.
Stay there, wagon. That'll be coming out.
Turn left.
Yeah, it's that funky ass turn.
Go round the roundabout. First exit. Take the exit.
Which is this one. Again, got a little bit confused then to exactly where we was going. Kind of dancing in and out of lanes like it's a waltz. Then
Keep right.
and brakes are good. Give him that. And we're going to be lucky enough to get through these lights before they're
Turn
changed.
right.
And for a change.
Go round the roundabout. Second exit.
And this is what gets me. They can see you coming, so they still pull
Take
out on
the
you.
exit.
You must obviously think I'm giving way. No. I can't remember driving up here, but we have because it's all yellow, so
Go straight on.
that's it. I just pull out on me, dude. See if I care. One of them pay things, or is it just a drive through? It's even a bridge actually. I thought that was a toll booth then. This ain't even one of them long destinations. Feels like it though, even though it's a I can't remember how long it was. Is it 7 or 8 hour drive? Seems like we've been driving forever. I couldn't even have a rest. The lights have changed already.
Go straight on.
And I like it when they stop just like that. It makes me think, is there been a crash there? So is there anything that's going to be pulling out in front of us? Let's go around these dudes. Hopefully not click the police car at the back. Right.
Keep right.
Get no right to look. Are we pulling off here?
Turn right.
Yeah, so it's the same place we've already been down. Glance in the mirror. Coming. Set of traffic lights. It's a nice long trailer. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not one of the longest I've seen, but long enough. Even though it's took us to roughly the same area, the same area, because I'm opening up new road, so we ain't been this far down.
Go straight on.
It has took us to a different destination. Come on, traffic lights. Do you think one's straight over, one's turning? Just gotta be a bit cautious of these now. Pulling hard on me.
Go straight on. See
that speed ramp then. That come up on us a bit unawares. More traffic lights. More on PS road.
Go straight on.
Stop for. I think it might have been for that car turning. Ain't got in his path. Just to have bumpy ass roads. Do a quick. And I seriously need to get these road repairs. Tell you something,
right.
You know, I've got nothing that makes you shake when you go over these any other wheel. You don't know what you're missing, I tell you. It's
turn right.
Whole new experience when you get something like that. Cushy.
Go straight on.
Again, slow down, we've got other cars in the road. Just like you would. That is fantastic how these cars are parked on the road, causing you to brake, slow down, made it a bit more realistic. Like you would again in my wagon at the end of the day, not a car. I'm also carrying a big massive badass trailer. So corners like this, I mean I took that a bit wide then. Got really close to the grass, so I know he was coming around that car driver. Plenty of room to move out the way of him. Again, There's a couple of little cars. Could be driving as close as I would to the grass line with them being there. Around a bit because they've disappeared now. Oh, Mr. Cardo, think about pulling out. And yet again, another set of bloody traffic lights. Oh, anybody who wants to learn how to use a set of gears and a clutch, this is your game, I tell you. Especially with this now, with the traffic.
Go straight on.
So I just having to think just the steering wheel, I'm doing the full Monty here now. Brakes, clutches, air sticks. I thought that was a speedy ramp. Back to bumpy ass road for a little bit. It's normally a sign this road tends to go into the really bad road. Somewhere down the line, so obviously I think it's this dark bit coming up. That could be where they have cracks in the road. Am I right? Wrong? I'm wrong. Don't know why all the cars got the traffic red lights on. Don't even look like lighting up time yet. They've just forgot to turn theirs off. Some I've all got them on, except for me. I have to be different. And I'll be turning them. That's it. Tendency to it, yeah. And they can see you coming. Can they miss a big wagon? But they do. No, we definitely ain't drove down here. What have we? It's hard to tell. Proper railway crosses, look. Love that effect. To the sticks roads, miles away from everything and everybody. Not a great deal to see, any open green fields, clouds and few trees. No sunflowers yet though. Probably they'll grow them in Russia. The story. We're gonna get a bit of bandy ass road.
Go straight on. Put a bit of petrol in, but just looking at the tank we're having halfway here, and we've surely got to be coming close to dropping this trailer off. Could be much longer. I've had no warnings to say I'm late, which is a good thing. So possibly got a chance to get straight on.
A good one this time round, rather than a light. Yeah, Doing a couple of miles over the allotted speed limit. It's 43, I'm doing 50. Just drop down to the proper speed. Again, 43, which these ain't doing a 43. I'm catching them up. So let's drop down for 30 anyway for us because of the traffic. Roadwork, should I say. It's nice to see they slow down as well. And again, I'm going to be stuck behind these fellas for a bit by the looks of it. Only being a little 6-speed, cool. You're going up this hill fast anyway because it won't let me. I ain't got the power to go up fast. I want to go up fast anyway. Ooh. Again, just willy-nilly parked on the side of the road, making you having to go round them. Adding more realism to the game. That's what my shoulders for. Broke down in the game.
Go straight on.
These buzzes are don't dare pull out on me. Stay there, that's it. Pull out as much as you want when I'm past you. Views though, it's only a game, but views for days. There's no chance of overtaking. Too many cars coming the opposite direction, where again wouldn't get them in the Ox standard game. That's the reason why I put the mod on, or mods for traffic. Because I'd have been overtaking this guy, I'd have been gone by now, and he would have been in my rear view mirror. But because I call overtake, one, I'm going to get there in one piece. Two, the trailer's going to get there in one piece, and less risk of me crashing. And we've got quite a little bit of traffic in front as well. It's slowing us down. Twisting and turning, don't look that far away.
Go straight on.
Again, another area uncovered. Or discovered, should I say. That's the word I was looking for. Oh dear. Oops. Slow down, we go. 43, and I'm doing about 42, 43. Example. Left him a bit of room just in case he decides to do anything drastic. Again, roadworks. Plenty time to come down the gearbox. Go in the appropriate gear. Again, they ain't that long. Yes.
Go straight on.
explain that. And when you want vehicles to overtake or pulling over, when you don't want them to, they'll pull over and be gone. The likes of him, I wish he'd have turned off just, but no. He has to keep going straight forward. Again, could overtake him, so I'm stuck behind him. But it looks like there's nowhere for him to turn off and do a left. Right, sorry. Again, all them. There's about 3 or 4 wagons. Whoa! 3 or 4 wagons up front. Which again, if I've got to overtake one. Nah, there's no need. There's no way. Not with that much traffic coming down the road. It's alright the odd car, but not trailer, wagon cars, buses. Nah, forget it. Now he revs. Tried to go down to second gear to pulling up the old hill. Third should do it easy though. Just now could put it into fourth. Because I'll just be up his backside. I'll shoulder job it for me then. It's really vibrating once they're in the middle of the road. I don't want to get crashed by a cone. I can't believe a plastic cone can wreck your vehicle. It's plastic on metal. That needs to be addressed. Yeah, do me some damage. Let me take the cone 20 more down the road, but not damage my complete truck as it does. Now, if that was the only car coming down, I could burn past all these. But I know it is, so cool. Anyway, folks, this is going to be the last job of the night for me. As you can see, I'm struggling. Well, I ain't struggling to keep my eyes open, but I'm feeling a bit. So I thought I'd do at least one tonight for the people that do take the time, which I appreciate, to view at their own leisure. If you do like what you see, and you don't subscribe to the channel, then appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. 1, you don't miss none of my streams. 2, you don't miss none of my posts. And also when I get new stuff, i.e. mods or anything, you ain't gonna miss none of that neither. Like I said, well, if you've left any comments regarding to the stream that I can't see due to the fact I'm only running one screen and using NVIDIA's own software, I will reply to your comments after the stream, so don't think I'm ignoring anybody. That's not the case. Yeah, I've got the time to sit there watching my videos, and I've got the time there to reply back to you. That's how I roll. Right, it's another. Oh, it's another country done. I think I'm putting these roadworks in just to test me, I'm sure. Again, nice and slow through them. As we say, it's a race. I went through.
Go round the roundabout, second exit.
Well, the only time I've stalled it tonight. Well, stalled it like that anyway. Now, why is that bus stopping? You know, it's got right away. Now, where's this little yellow thing going? Oh, wait. Now he's going all the way around as well. What are you stopping for? I don't understand these times. Because if that was
Take
me,
the
I wouldn't
exit.
be stopping in the middle of the road. Oh no, sorry. I always think there isn't speed ramps and they are, they're just coloured lines in the road. Now surely this has got to be getting close to that arrow round dot thing. It can't be much more.
Right turn ahead.
Because we've gone through quite a few destinations. Right. This is a funky big island to get.
Turn right.
I've just got half a tank of diesel, so again, of course, see this being much longer, no need to fill up. Can do that when we get here. As soon as it's opened up a bit, there's no traffic, I'm going to put my foot down. As I don't think there's anything worse than me crashing, falling asleep on you, and still streaming that. Done it before. Back in my day. Fell asleep on camera many a time. Been that tired.
Exit left ahead.
Exit left ahead. Alright. We're going up and round.
Take
is
the
it?
exit left.
There ain't exit left, it's just a road. Ah. I know what it means. It's going to go into two lanes at the top, is it? We'll soon see. No, it's just a normal road. Oh, no fancy turning left. I don't know where they got that one from, but hey. It says he's left, he's left. Well, at least the maps worked. Because there's nothing like, say, putting a mod on, trying to do your stuff, and then it crashes. So, again, I see none of them signs. Just about to, I looked actually up to see what there was, and it just flashed off. Pick up a bit of time. Still uncovering new parts of the map. Now we've stuck to this sat-nav route, but I reckon there could have been a quicker route to this. Rostov Don.
Keep right.
Because we're opening up quite a lot of map area. And still
Take the
don't
exit
look like
right.
we're getting any closer to that round circle. Whether it's just round this bend. Like a loop, it could be. But it does want to seem to be getting now closer. I thought that was a two-way road. Yeah, it's the bottom of this, thank God. That was a speed ramp and it won't. Just dropping this off here now. I'm excited, go and get some shut-eye. Tomorrow's another day. That's about 4 or 5 places I've discovered just leading down to here. Max will have a look where this is on the map. Ooh. Nearly hit the back of it. Just about to take my Viper then. And realise the lights has changes. Here's the end of this bloody road. Turning off right here.
You have reached your destination.
Couldn't have done that because I got there, yeah? Reset my map. So that I got nowhere. Going to go to my destination. Right, let's have a look at this map. Can I get to my destination when there's no road? Brilliant. And there's no way turning round and at the top of it. So how do I get to that? And that is a little mystery. Not good. Anyway, we'll go up the top of this road and see where it sends me. Or how can I reach my destination when I can't get to it? Right, I'm sitting uncomfortable here. Excuse me, folks, that's better. Ooh. When your boxes get stuck up your ass. Not good. Anyway. We got water, we got this and that, but we've got no bloody road to drive in. Now that looks good, doesn't it? Hey? See? You don't get that in many games, even though I've got to drive up the road, round the bend, and back all the way down again. And they're right talking to me, is this sat nav woman? Again, might be this way I have to go in to get in. To get it. Who knows? At times I've drove up roads like this and just not been able to join a motorway because there's or join me. Just a camper van, they'll be doing things like that. I can actually see destination. And hopefully the road is here. Slow down a bit. So I did not see a road to turn into whatever it is. I just wore one. I still can't see one. So we'll be a bit further. According to that, it's here. But where? a petrol station. Again. Go drive on it. So I'm going to do what we are supposed to do. And if it's this bloody petrol station where I'm supposed to be driving, I know I'm going to be happy. It's supposed to be behind this. How the hell do I get to that? There's no road connecting it. It's not good. Now I've got myself wedged. Oh, I was doing so well. Was. Where's you popping at? Is that little road there? This tiny ass of roads. It is all. Hey, it was there. Just couldn't see it, eh? Brilliant game this is for hiding. Anybody wants to play hide and seek and win it, it's this game for sure. Anyway, here we have it, folks. I'm too tired to park it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the stream. As I said, don't forget to hit this subscribe button. It's somewhere up in this corner. That button, I don't know, I'm going the opposite way. Up here. Anyway, whatever you do, for the rest of the night, have a good night. If not, keep safe, and I'll see you sometime tomorrow. Till then, good night. And as we say, ta-ra a bit.